circuit. In this problem, so current sources are given of 4 ampere, 3 ampere with a voltage source of 10 volt. Resistances are of the values 10, 5, 5 and 6. We are supposed to find out current flowing through 6 ohm resistance using superposition theorem. Let's solve. In the first step, I will consider 4 ampere acting alone. At that time, 10 volt is a voltage source, hence it is short circuited. And 3 ampere is a current source, we will open circuit it. So I have done a modification to the original circuit. So we need to redraw it. So by considering these modifications, the circuit will look like this. Ten volt is shorted and 3 ampere is open circuit. So this circuit we will get. Now, with the help of 4 ampere acting alone, we need to find out current flowing through 6 ohm. Here you can use any technique, that is source transformation, nodal or mesh analysis. Let's solve it by nodal analysis. So for nodal analysis, we need to mark nodes. So this is a node, the potential is Vx. Second node, the potential is Vy, and this will be a third node having a potential 0, because we are going to consider this as a reference node. Now let's mark all the branch currents. Current source will have a fixed direction. For the resistances, I am selecting current directions randomly. Once we finish this, let's apply KCL to node X. At X, I am considering 4 ampere is the incoming current. So that is equal to outgoing currents. So first outgoing current is starting with an X point and ending on a reference. So Vx minus 0, resistance is 10. Second current starting at X, ending on Y. And resistance is 5. So I can simplify this, so it will become Vx in bracket 1 by 10 plus 1 by 5 plus Vy minus 1 by 5 equal to 4. Equation number 1. Similarly, I can apply KCL to node Y. At Y, one incoming current and two outgoing currents. The equation for incoming current is Vx minus Vy upon 5 equal to, this is outgoing current, Vy minus 0 upon 5 plus Vy minus 0 upon 6. I can simplify this equation. So after simplifying, it will be Vx in bracket 1 by 5 plus Vy in bracket minus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 5 and minus 1 by 6 equal to 0. Equation number 2. Solving equations 1 and 2 will get Vx and Vy. So Vx equal to 17.4356 volt and Vy equal to 6.1538 volt. We want current flowing through 6 ohm resistance and the equation for this is Vy by 6. So current flowing through 6 ohm resistance because of one source acting alone, therefore it is I dash 6 ohm equal to Vy by 6. So after solving this, I will get I dash 6 ohm equal to 1.0256 ampere. We assume current direction downward, so let's stick to that. So this will be the current flowing through resistance because of one source acting alone. This is the first step. Now let's go to second source. Here I am going to consider 3 ampere acting alone. So 4 ampere is the current source, therefore we need to open circuit it. And 10 volt is a voltage source, hence we will short circuit it. So the circuit will look like this. Here 3 ampere is acting alone, 6 ohm, this is 5 ohm and 10 ohm. Once again we are going to use a nodal analysis because here it is very easy. This entire thing will become a one node having the potential Vx and this will be a reference with potential 0. Let's mark all branch currents. So here current source is the incoming for the X node and remaining branches I will consider carry current like this. So let's apply KCL to X node. Only one incoming current and that is 3 ampere. So 3 equal to remaining all are outgoing currents. So it's Vx minus 0 upon 5 plus Vx minus 0 upon 6 plus this is a third current which is starting from X and ending on reference having a resistance 15 ohm. So it is Vx minus 0 upon 15. So only one unknown and one equation. So Vx in bracket 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 15 equal to 3. If you solve this, you will get coefficient of Vx as 0.4333, Vx equal to 3 and Vx equal to 6.9236 volt. So current flowing through 6 ohm resistance because of 3 ampere acting alone is denoted as I double dash 6 ohm, and the formula will be Vx upon 6 equal to 6.9236 divided by 6. If you solve, you will get I double dash 6 ohm as 1.1539 ampere. Current direction we assume as downward, so this will be the current flowing through 6 ohm because of 3 ampere acting alone. Now let's go to the third step. Here we are going to consider a voltage source acting alone, and that is 10 volt. Both the current sources 4 ampere and 3 ampere are open circuit. The circuit will be reduced like this. This is a 10 volt, 5 ohm, 10, 5 once again, and this is 6 ohm. Here also we are going to apply nodal analysis. With this is a node having a potential Vx, and this is a reference node with potential 0. Currents I am assuming randomly. Let's apply KCL at X. One incoming current I am having, and that incoming current is starting from 0, ending on Vx, and in the direction of current there is a battery who's changing the polarity from plus to minus. So it's a voltage drop, so denoted by minus 10 divided by total resistance of this branch 10 plus 5, which is 15. Outgoing current started at X, ending on reference, resistance is 5, and third is once again starting at X, ending on reference, resistance is 6 ohm. So if I take all Vx terms together, it will be minus 10 by 15 on the left hand side. On right hand side, it is Vx, coefficient is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 12. So if we solve further, what we will get? This will be minus 0.6667, and this will become 0.4333 Vx. So if we solve this, you will get Vx as minus 1.5386 volt. With the help of Vx, we can get this current, which is nothing but Vx minus 0 divided by 6, ultimately Vx by 6. So current flowing through 6 ohm only because of 10 volt is Vx by 6, which is minus 1.5386 upon 6. So that will be minus 0.2564 ampere, and the direction is downward. That's what we assume. Finally, I need to add all these results, and algebraic sum will be the final answer. So IRL, or in this case I6 ohm, is I dash 6 ohm plus I double dash 6 ohm plus I triple dash 6 ohm. I dash 6 ohm is 1.0256. I double dash 6 ohm is 1.1539 and I triple dash 6 ohm is minus 0.2564. So addition of this I will get equal to 1.9231 ampere. And here I am getting a positive result. That means assumed direction is correct, which is downward. This is the final answer. Thank you.